Yamaha, Ducati, they are not allowed any concessions whatsoever. So the engines that they start the year on in Qatar, it's the exact same spec engine that you'll see them race in Valencia. They can't touch the engine at any stage through the year, but Suzuki, Aprilia and KTM all back with concessions next year. Yeah, it was a win-win really for Davide Bruvio, wasn't it? I think he would have rather had the podium for obvious reasons, but that's not a bad plan B, is it? To be able to have that at their disposal. As you look here at a replay of Scott Redding, he's been out on circuit for his first go. I mentioned at the start that we would have Tech Talk questions coming in at 11 o'clock, but because we had a delay in the proceedings of everyone getting out because it was cold, it was dirty out on circuit, we're going to now just push that to about 12 o'clock, so it's just over an hour's time. So if you have any questions, I'll repeat, about the test itself or any technical questions for Dylan down in pit lane, get involved on Twitter. Hashtag Tech Talk is what you have to include. And then around about midday here, local time, as I say, just over an hour away, we'll get Matt Dunn into the commentary box. MotoGP's, well, one of a few MotoGP social media gurus in, and we'll get those questions out. And that gives Matt Burt here a break to go and get a cup of tea as well. Here is Ramon Orin, of course, TAKAAKI Nakagami's crew chief last season, or I keep on saying last season, the season that was finished 2 days ago, to Jack Miller. A great person to have by the side of TAKAAKI Nakagami as he tries to develop. Yeah, a good ally to have in your camp, Ramon Orin. So much experience, there's nothing that he does not know about that Honda RC213V. A big database of knowledge in his clipboard and a big database of knowledge between his ears as well for Ramon Orin, so it's a good pick. Of course, he is a direct HRC employee, and that, of course, with HRC not renewing Jack Miller's 3-year contract, it meant that Ramon Orin also was available. So taken out of the Mark VDS setup with no factory Honda support for the Belgian-based team next year, it was always a long-term rumour that Orin would be paired with this man, TAKAAKI Nakagami. It seems ever since the confirmation has been sort of, we knew that Nakagami was linked to going to LCR, but it seems as though since that he really has just sort of wound down the gas. If you look at his results on paper at the end of the season, Matt, it doesn't perhaps tell the entire story. He was, of course, pole in Motegi and was leading the wet race for a while before just running out of grip, and he looked like he was on for a solid podium in Australia as well, until that crash. So we'll cut him a bit of slack, but his results